Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract. Altair, set in the author map of Sapienza and supplied to us today by Salhits27. So with no briefing, we'll move on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with one objective. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to be bringing with us a lethal syringe, an empty briefcase, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to select our lethal syringe. So as you can see, all of our targets are nearby. The first of which is currently having a cigarette, or is about to have a cigarette. So we are going to go and approach him. He's going to stand over by the pier area, or the beach area there. We're just going to wait for the gentleman leaving the area from the bench over here to have his back to us. There you go, sir. Well done. We're then going to jab our first target here in the back with our needle. He's going to go down rather gracefully. There we go. We're one target down. We're going to take his outfit, and it's probably best to grab his weapon as well, just to speed things up a little bit. And we're then going to make our way across the beach and over to the church, and more specifically the graveyard behind the church. So with this outfit, we will not be trespassing, but we do have one enforcer just off to our right here. But if we're quick enough, he won't find us suspicious in any way. We're going to hop up into the rear of the church, into the graveyard area, into the maintenance shed, where we will find ourselves 3 propane cylinders. And we're going to take one of those cylinders and place it in our briefcase. And we're going to grab a spare cylinder as well before exiting the area, once again making our way past the enforcer now on our left very quickly. And we can now go back to the promenade where the rest of our targets are located. So there are 2 patrolling bodyguards, both of which are enforcers. So we will be cutting across the actual beach area. We're going to head into the bathroom underneath the promenade, where our next 2 targets are relaxing. So if we can do this just about right, we're going to throw our propane cylinder just at the weapons locker there. And if we have done this just about right, one of them will ignite a cigarette and eliminate the pair of them. I have tried this using the sink and a taser, but it doesn't always get them both. The propane is a much more reliable method. So obviously that explosion is going to cause a little bit of panic, so we're going to vacate the area, retrieve our next propane cylinder, and while all of the remaining targets are dealing with the body clear up and the panic mode, we're going to place the propane cylinder where they were standing. They don't move, so we can put it pretty much anywhere there. We're going to pull out our silenced pistol and put one hole into the cylinder, and then we're just going to run back to the bathroom area. And I'm going to remember now to grab that pistol just to speed things up, because that gentleman's body will also be found if it hasn't already been, and he will be cleared away as well. So if we have the weapon, the guards won't come back for the weapon, slowing things down ever so slightly. So once all of the body cleanup has resumed or taken place, everybody will then go back to their usual routines. And once the final target, who is in front of us, gets back into position, we're just going to stand here by the entrance to the bathrooms, and we will then detonate the propane cylinder, giving our final 2 targets a very brief flying lesson. And all of our targets are now dealt with, and the only guards left to come and deal with that will be enforcers. So we are going to vacate the area as quickly as possible, straight back across the beach and up the harbour area to our awaiting speedboat. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. A quick but fun one this. I do enjoy using multiple propanes per level, and on the author map there are at least 6 available. So we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We met our objective and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.